How's it going? How's everybody doing? Essential Notes, back to talk fragrance with you guys, and today I'm going to be talking about the fragrance that I've come closest to having as a signature scent. So that fragrance is Allure Homme by Chanel. Now this is the OG bottle, OG formulation, and how you can tell is, the bottle shape and style is the same. The newer one has this ribbon or this stripe midway around the cap. And as you can see, this OG formulation has a solid cap. So that's one way that you could tell. But yeah, Allure Homme by Chanel was released in 1999. Perfumer is Jacque Polge. This is a fragrance that I feel it's perfect. Like it's, in my mind's eye, it's the best fragrance that I've ever smelled. I haven't smelled a fragrance that I've liked as much, and up to this date, and I will say that because I've now entered the realm of niche and indie and luxury perfumes, and there's obviously still designers, like this is a designer, but up to date, this is my favorite, and I love it a ton. So let's get into the notes. At the top you have mandarin, lemon, peach, bergamot. In the heart you have freesia, geranium, rose, jasmine, and then in the base you have benzoin, tonka, sandalwood, and vanilla. Now let's just spray this and kind of get into my thoughts on it. Oh yeah, this is good. So this current bottle that I have, this is the one I'm currently working on, and I have 2 additional backup bottles looking to potentially add a third. I've been flirting with the idea. There are a lot of great kind of indie niche fragrances that I also want to add to the collection. So I always go back and forth with that tension when it, or that decision, do I add a backup bottle or do I add something new to the collection? But this, I'm going to be ripping off, on Instagram, he's known as the Scented Devil. On YouTube, he goes by a different name, but I will tag his video below as well. But I want to just show him some support because I'm stealing his description of this. And, he did a whole YouTube video on the Allure flanker line. So I'll definitely link that below so you could go check that out. But how he described it is this fragrance, rather than being a kind of a note pyramid, it's broken into quadrants, and how I envisioned that was kind of like these overlapping circles, right? And so, and that explained a ton to me about this fragrance and maybe why I like it so much. So in those 4 quadrants, you have aldehydes, spices, you have woods, and then you have amber, and they kind of all meld together. It's a beautiful blend. If I'm not mistaken, it's one of Jacque Polge's kind of last fragrances that he crafted, and it's kind of like, I view it as his kind of cherry on top. He may have done 1 or 2 more after, but in my mind's eye, it's still the cherry on top. And this fragrance, in addition to just being beautifully blended, it embodies a sophistication to it. There's an elegance to it, but there's also this kind of casual or leisurely quality that could make it easily an everyday scent, thus me considering it for like a signature scent. Because you could dress this up, you could wear it on formal occasions, you could wear it on vacations, you could wear it lazy days around the house. It fits all of that. On top of that, it's perfect for every season. Like, it's perfect in the summer, it does well in the heat. In the spring, there's this kind of life that it has that just kind of complements springtime. There's a really beautiful element to wearing it in the fall as the days are starting to like cool and the colors are turning, and it just seems to fit. And then you have winter, and it definitely, like I said, it does good in cold weather as well. So it has, in addition to those quadrants, there's citrus at the top. And if you're familiar with maybe some of the other flankers kind of, they draw or they pull or emphasize that aspect of this DNA in the flanker versions. There's a creaminess to it, which, as you know, also in some of the flanker variations, there's some that are creamier as well. And I do want to say that a little bit about the formulation. I will kind of get into that. The formulation, reformulation that they did is lousy. It is lousy. It does not perform well. It's a major disappointment. I think it was a big fail for Chanel in a way to even release that. They probably should have just let it step aside, but I have a feeling that they wanted to build off, build the flanker collection, and they kind of just kept it going. And it's their prerogative, but yeah, I would not, like, if you guys are trying to get something and you really want to enjoy it, check out the OG formulation. Like I said, the one with the solid cap. It's just perfect for me. So I mean, that's kind of all I got for you guys today. I just wanted to share a little bit about that. That's my all-time favorite scent as of today. That's always open to change, but I want to know, what is your all-time favorite scent? Number 2, have you ever come close to having a signature scent? And if so, what would that be? Again, this is a fairly new YouTube channel. I think I've only been around a few months. So if you could subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. Like, comment. I love the interaction. And then share this video, help the channel grow. I would greatly appreciate it. I just love talking fragrance. If you guys like the content, I'll keep it coming. But, until next time.